So you have to be extremely humble. That is number one. That's the main thing. If you're not humble, then it's going to be a downfall from there. Like if you are someone who will take it in a, I don't want to say negative, but in a different way, then it's not going to work out in the long run. You have to be humble to your audience.
Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to Expertribe. Today we are in conversation with Mr. Punjabi, who's a YouTuber and whose sincerity and dedication towards creating content for his YouTube channel has been immensely fruitful by gaining him over 135,000 subscribers and also by earning him the silver play button. This is the second part of our conversation with him. If you like to watch the first part, please find the link in the description below. And now let's get into it. And you are on the steps of success nowadays. So what do you think of YouTube channel success? You are still growing on this platform and you have a long way to go.
Yes.
But there are some YouTubers who have hit 50 million subscribers or something like that. So what does it feel to be on the path as well as, to have a goal up there? Okay, I want to reach this much subscribers and still keep going from that. And what does it take, because obviously this takes a lot of sacrifice. So what does it actually take to, to be that thing, be there and just keep going? Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, it is actually kind of difficult because after I reach 100K, I was like, what do I do next? Because that was my goal. Like, I want to reach 100K. That was the first goal. But then you keep going. Like the next goal is 500K, then 1 million, then it will be 5 million, then 10 million. So that if you keep setting goals for yourself, then you are going to continue. But I also believe that a lot of YouTubers eventually fade out of YouTube and into some other business related to YouTube itself. So that's following. You can convert that into anything you want. You can literally convert that into anything you want. So once you are successful in anything, you can pivot from there and do something else, or you can just continue YouTube if you want. So it completely depends upon person to person what goals they have and what's their final end goal. Like some people just want to make videos for their life. Some people get bored of making videos, and some people get bored in a couple of days itself. So it completely depends upon person to person. For me, the next goal is 500K, and then maybe I'll see from there on what to do.
And how do you handle this? Maybe small success, as we could say. Do you get recognized in public? Or everybody asks that. Or when you receive those positive comments, or people just call up to you and say that, oh, okay, this really inspired me, or this actually changed my point of view, and this really helped me, or something like this. What does that feel like?
So you have to be extremely humble. That is number one. That's the main thing. If you're not humble, then it's going to be a downfall from there. Like if you are someone who will take it in a, I don't want to say negative, but in a different way, then it's not going to work out in the long run. You have to be humble to your audience. If someone texts you something and you don't want to reply, and it's kind of annoying, but you have to take it. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult. So you have to take it. And at some point, you can just stop answering to DMs in Instagram and Twitter. That is completely fine. But on your main platform like YouTube, if you don't reply to comments, then that doesn't make sense to me. So you have to take out time to be humble for the people who have got you here. Even if someone recognizes you in the public and they're not harassing you and there's being friendly, then you have to be friendly with them. It's pretty normal. So yeah, be humble and do not let it get to your head. That's the main thing.
Just like creating content, you have to create a community as well. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. And consider them as your friends. And they're not 99.9% of people are not going to hurt you and not going to be offensive in any way. In fact, they will be the most best people out there. Like they'll be very good to you, and that's pretty good actually.
Right.
So yes.
Yeah. You have a tech review thing, right? Okay. So it's at some point of time it does get okay, this is the thing, this is the same thing, because when you review something, it is the same thing for some time. So do you believe in sticking to the process, or try experimenting with your channel? And so because you want to bring in something new and you fail at it, right? So how does you take it up, and what makes you get back and be stronger after that?
Yeah, so experimenting is very important. Like even after you have a good amount of following, you have to keep doing new things. Otherwise, as you said, people are going to get bored watching the same video again and again and again.
Right.
So you have to experiment with your shorts, with your intro, with anything else basically. And not all experiments are going to work. So if something does not work, it's completely fine. Just move on to the next one. Don't think a lot about it because your audience will also not give you a hard time for it. I'm pretty sure. If something doesn't work out, that doesn't mean your content is bad. So it's all about experimenting. Like some things might really work, something might really work, and it can become a ritual on your channel or a new thing on your channel. So that's why you have to keep experimenting. Otherwise, you're going to run out of ideas very soon. So experimenting is the only way forward. So maybe you can do like 3-4 videos which are normal, which are going thing, normal videos, and then one video which is experimental.
Right.
So that's what I do for my channel, and sometimes it really works.
What is your process for that? Like, how do you get into that phase of experimenting, or what exactly do you experiment with? Is it your product, or is it your shooting style, or is it your speaking style, or what exactly and how exactly do you experiment?
Yeah, it is mostly about the format of the video. Like tech reviews have a specific format. Like everyone follows that format. And if you see my videos, I don't follow that format ever.
Yeah.
Like some videos will be very cinematic, some videos will be very basic, some videos will be shot with a phone but still look good, and some might be a vlog or something else. So basically, I keep experimenting so that it keeps me motivated as well. I want to try this new thing. Maybe I'll do a desk setup video, which is completely different from someone else. Maybe I'll do something else. Maybe I'll do a very big project which will take like 1 month to shoot, but I will do it. So it's all about trying new things. Sometimes some like a new brand will reach out and say that we have this new product. No one else has covered it. Do you want to cover it? And you say yes to that because it is a new thing. It might just work. So if you find something interesting, then you should do it. That's the way you can achieve that.
And so, what is exactly like? How do you learn about experimenting? Like, do you see some videos about how to take different shots, or what exactly? How does that happen?
Yeah, that is still happening. So like I've been doing this for 4 years, but I'm still learning a lot about cameras and editing and stuff because it's a very vast field. So you should keep learning about things, how to learn how to do things in After Effects, or how to add graphics to your channel, how to add animation to your videos and stuff like that, how to take different angle shots, how to light things differently. So that process, because that's what will keep you motivated as well. You won't feel boring after a point. So if you keep changing things, then even you will feel very good.
Right. So the most common thing that arises in the mind of people is that, do this content creators on YouTube or maybe Instagram, does it at their bread and butter? It's like a passive income, or it's like a part-time thing for them. So is it a full-time for you, or is it part-time for you? And if people are doing that, if people are doing part-time, what would you suggest them? If people are doing full-time, then what would you suggest them?
Right. So for me, it is part time. It will always be part time because I don't find YouTube to be, to be that big of a career that you can do it full time. Honestly, if someone is doing it full time, then that is very brave and very good. But I would not recommend that because I feel that you can have a very big YouTube channel while doing something else. I've seen people with 20-25 million subscribers doing YouTube as a part time thing. So it definitely can be done part time. It's not like if you don't give it your full day, you're not going to grow. Nothing like that. You can upload and still have a 10 million channel. It completely depends upon your audience and your content. So believe in your content, and I would suggest in the beginning always do it part time. Never ever do it full time in the beginning because you don't know how the audience will respond to your content. And even after reaching 100K, you cannot be sure of doing it as full time. To be honest, it's only after 1 million or maybe 2 million subscribers that you can think about doing it full time. So I would honestly suggest do it part time. It's very, very manageable. You just need some time management and you'll be good to go. You can also upload one video per day and still do it part time. So it completely depends upon your schedule and your time management. But yes, I would say do it part time. Part time is the way to go.
Also, we have seen, I personally have seen some people who have grown business on YouTube. Like, it is out of YouTube, but it is because of YouTube. Like they
Right,
grew,
exactly.
they grew a channel of like 100K, or as you said, 100K or 200K subscribers, and then they grew a business out of it. Like to promote it. It's a free promotion as well.
Exactly. Yeah. You have your audience of your own.
Yeah. So do you have a plan like that? Do you like,
Yes.
okay, what can you tell
Yes,
us a
definitely.
little
So
bit
I
about?
have, yeah, I have plans of developing something, developing this into a business. So right now we are starting a new company called as the Dot Company. I'm starting it with a few of my friends. That is the first venture which is going to come out of this channel. So the main reason we started that company is because we have such a good following over here on my channel. So we're going to promote that brand from this channel. That is the first thing. There are other plans as well. Basically, I'm going to convert this into an entire company of 3-4 brands and doing 3-4 things, because I'm pretty sure that at least one will be big. Not all
Mhm.
can be big. Maybe everything will be big, but at least one will be big enough so that I can rely on it for the rest of my life. So that's my plan right now, to convert this, not the channel itself, but grow a business which will be because of the channel, because of
Okay.
the people who trust me, because of the people who follow me. And from that, I'm going to convert that into a business. So, yes, there are plans for that.
Can you tell us a little bit about Dot Company? What exactly is Dot Company?
Okay, so the Dot Company is a clothing brand. We're aiming to launch a full-fledged, lifestyle clothing brand. I don't want to name any other brands like who we are, getting inspired from. But you can say, like, if you go into a mall, you're going to see Dot Company over there. So we just want that kind of a brand to be there, where people come and buy good quality clothes. And also, we want it to be a minimal brand, not too flashy, not too, not too much, like not too designer or something like that. Like just a basic brand with basic costs, and it's not going to be super expensive as well. So people can just go there, buy stuff, and be happy about it. And the main aim is at quality. Initially, we are going to launch online because that's the best way to move forward right now. So we are going to launch online very soon, maybe in the next month itself. And yes, we will keep you updated on my channel.
Right. Being
Yes.
minimalistic is like the perfect way to go these days, right?
Yes, exactly. Minimal clothing, like it's supposed to be minimal clothing and high quality stuff.
So, Harsh, let's talk more about, how do you come up with new ideas every day? Like you create videos in a week, like you post one video a week at least. So, how
Yes.
do you come up with new ideas? What is your process of doing that?
For technology, it is easier because you have a lot of products, right? After a point, brand will send you stuff. And there are times where brands will send you like 5-6 products together, and you have to upload those videos in just a week's time. So there are hectic weeks because of brand schedule and your schedule as well. So after this, like after 100K, it has been very easy to make videos because I don't have to think about it that much.
Mhm.
Like right now, also, if I want to make a video, I have like 5-6 products ready, and I can make a video about anything. But in the beginning, it was difficult. Obviously, you don't have those many products. Brands don't send you anything. You have to buy everything that you review. So for during that time, I would say you have to, be inspired from other creators. Watch other creators. What are they making? What are they doing on their channel? You can do something like what's in my tech bag, what is in my, what's on my phone, which apps do I use. Or you can just say that which wallet do I carry. You can make a whole video about your wallet, and people will be happy about it. You can make a video about your setup, like how do you make your videos. You can make a Q&A video. You can do a Q&A every week. People do that. You can do a Q&A about a specific topic. If something on the news is going on, you can talk about that. So it completely depends. Like, even if you have a tech channel, you can talk about the news, right? You can talk about the tech news that's going on, or maybe some other news that's going on. So you have to remember that uploading consistently is important. But what you upload, sometimes it's not going to be good. That is completely fine. It's completely fine. If it is not up to the mark, like some people say that I would rather have 10 videos which are 90% than one video which is 100%.
Okay.
Right. So that formula works on YouTube. So you have to keep in mind that quantity over quality is something that works on YouTube.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Right. So there are a lot of ideas out there. Basic, I would say, to find ideas, just go to other creators, follow like hundreds and like 100, 200 creators on YouTube, and get inspired from them. That's the best way to find content.
So Harsh, there is a conflict, that goes on. Like some people are like, we don't watch other people's video at all because we want to be original. And there are some people who get inspired, or they, I would not point out this, but some people do copy other people's video as it is. So
Hmm.
how do you resolve this conflict? Because watching others people video, and it somehow instills in your videos as well. It does shows in your
Right.
videos sometimes. So how do you resolve that thing?
So I would say copying directly is bad. Obviously, you cannot do that, and that's not going to get you anywhere. But if you want to grow on YouTube, like you are going to have a mixture of identities of some other creators. That is going to happen because if you don't watch YouTube, if you don't consume content on YouTube, then it's very difficult to grow your YouTube channel. Like frankly, I have not seen any big YouTuber not watching any like other people's content. I've not seen that. All big YouTubers watch each other's content, and in fact, they watch a lot of content on YouTube. That's how they know what's going on the platform. So if you don't know what's going on the platform, what others are making, then you are not going to grow. So I would say it is to copy that is completely bad. You should not copy it 100%. It's not like you do things exactly the same, but you can get inspired from their style or from the way that they make videos or the topic on what they make a video. So that all you can still incorporate in your videos.
Mhm.
For example, MKBHD does top-down angle very like he does very beautiful top-down shots, and maybe he started that trend. Like people started doing very good top-down shots. So you can get inspired from that, but do not copy his top-down angle. Like, do not copy his colors and stuff. You can just make your own thing.
So yeah, you can get inspired and you can get better from it.
Yeah, you can make your own style from getting inspired.
Right.
But also do not forget your inspiration. If someone asks where did you get the inspiration from, do not hesitate to tell them that I watched this video and I like this concept and I tried to imitate that concept. That is
Right,
completely
right, right.
fine. No
Yeah, you
issues.
just give them the credits and it's well and good.
Yeah, like Bhuvan Bam started the concept of having multiple characters,
Yeah.
right? And then we saw that with almost every other comedian out there. Take any name, like take say mostly Sane or Ashish Chanslani. Everyone has characters in their videos now. So you cannot say that they copied Bhuvan Bam. No, because even their content is completely different. But the basic concept of having characters like from within you was started by Bhuvan Bam.
Right.
But from that, a lot of other YouTubers grew as well. So you can get inspired from it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so that ultimately brings us to the end of part 2 with Harsh. Wasn't that really insightful? Yeah, right? If you haven't watched the part 1 yet, please go and watch it, and also don't forget to watch all our other videos because I am sure they will definitely change the way you think. And please like, share, comment and subscribe on our channel because we are Expertribe, helping you change your story, change your life.